I really like the gold Indians.
The Indians are a great design. The St. Gaudens 10 is very beautiful, but it is a Caucasian woman as Liberty with a headdress, but you get the Pratt designs in the 2.5s and 5s, and that's a real Indian.
Right.
And much like the Buffalo nickel, and so those are really great historical depictions of part of our nation's history. So one thing you didn't bring up that some people bring up to me is, why pre-33 gold versus bullion?
Yeah.
And you can look at it in the fact that gold was never confiscated in the U.S. FDR made it sound like it was illegal to have gold, but the only way he made the New Deal work is to get gold back into the Treasury. So he had to really push hard to get it back. But it was always legal to own coins dated before 1933 in the U.S. In fact, the Austrians and Hungarians made 100 coronas dated 1915 well into the 1960s and 70s so that they were legal to own in the U.S. because they were dated before 1933, even though they were made after 33. So the old gold coins have always been legal to hold. So there are some people that think there could be a movement sometime to limit bullion. They're not going to come to your house and get your guns, and they're not going to come to your house and get your bullion. The only thing that could happen is someday it may be taxed differently, that modern bullion coins could be looked a little differently to the government than collectible 1930s and before U.S. gold. So some people like the added safety of that, and they're numismatically fun. You can put together a set of saints without the rare dates. I've had customers that come in and go, I'm going to buy any saint that I can get up to MS63 that costs me less than $5,000.
Okay.
All right? So that's your set. You've defined it. There's, 18 or 20 or so coins that you can buy for your set, and they're all different dates and mint marks. They're all saints. They all cost you a little bit over bullion, and it's fun. So just because you collect saints doesn't mean you have to buy the 1929 and the 32. You can limit it. That's the beauty about collecting, is you can define your own collection. So you can put a dollar limit on what you're going to spend. You could say, I'm going to collect MS65 Morgan dollars that cost me less than $2,000 a piece. You've defined your collection. You don't have to buy a 93S, 92S, 03S, whatever, the rare dates are, but you can build a fairly interesting collection within your parameters. You can do a year set of 5 Indians instead of the date and mint mark. And until you get to the 29, there's really nothing that you can't buy as far as a year goes.
Right.
So don't let a book or a website or a PCGS registry set define your collection. You get to do that. You can define it however you want. So I'm esoteric. My bust half dollar collection, I'm doing the die marriages, so there's 450 different in the series. My goal is to get as many as I can in XF.
Okay.
So I have 445 of the 450. They're not all XF, but my average is 39 point something, and I don't buy AUs to pull up my VFs. I do have a few AUs that I got over the years for one reason or another, but my set is defined as I really want just nice original XF coins, and I try to get them fairly matching, and so that's how I define my set. And if somebody shows me an AU53, I'm not interested. It doesn't fit the definition. So be bold enough to look at what you want to collect through your own eyes, and don't let the dealer, the certification company, the album company, or even the Red Book define what's a set for you. You can edit it and go in and do exactly what you want to do. And that's the great thing about numismatics. And some people just go, I'm going to buy things that are interesting to me, and they really shotgun approach. They don't have a focused set. I don't think that's quite the best way to do things, but if that's what you want to do, all the more power to you. I have a shotgun approach to some things.
Yeah.
My talk box, I like to have coins with different stories. So, you know, when you can tell a story to a kid and hand them a coin that goes with the story, you know, and they kind of light up, or they are awed by, you know, the fact that you have something from 400 BC and they can put it in their hand and play with it, you know, that's kind of neat. So it's a direct connection to history, and that's what I take out of numismatics.
And don't forget to subscribe in the middle. Feel free to check out the videos to the left of me. And until tomorrow, I'll see you guys in the comment section below. This is Couch Collectibles, and this is where I disappear.